Has Apple just killed the MacBook Air 15 with its new MacBook Pro? When the MacBook Air 15 came out a few months ago, it really took the computing world by storm because finally you had the option of a thin, light, portable laptop with a big screen that was also very powerful. Now, a lot of reviewers reviewed this laptop. I did one as well. You can check that out below if you want. But most other reviewers were comparing this to the MacBook Pro 14 and saying, well, you know, for the same price, you can buy a MacBook Pro 14, probably a used one or a refurbished one, and you get much better performance and specifications. That's true, but I think they completely misunderstood the purpose of this laptop. So now that the M3 MacBook Pros have come out, and the base model is actually quite cheaper, we have to revisit whether it's actually worth buying the MacBook Air 15-inch at all anymore. The new MacBook Pro 14 is at a lower price now. So the base model MacBook Pro is now $16.99 in the UK, but it still only comes with 8 GB of RAM, which, as we all know by now, is not sufficient for day-to-day use. So let's go ahead and upgrade them to something that is useful and see how the prices look. So MacBook Pro 14-inch, we definitely need 16 GB of RAM. 512 GB of storage is actually sufficient for most people, but I'm going to go with a terabyte just to be safe. Honestly, 16 gig, 1 terabyte is kind of like the base you should be buying in 2023. So that comes up to £2,099 here in the UK. Now, if we look at the MacBook Air 15 again, I'll add the 16 GB of RAM and also the 1 terabyte of storage, and it comes up to $19.99. Now that is very close, and you have to wonder at this point, has Apple just killed the MacBook Air 15 with its new MacBook Pro? For that 100 extra pounds, not only do you get a faster CPU, you get a better display, you get better speakers, you also get a 70-watt charger instead of a 35-watt that you get with the MacBook Air. Not to mention the Thunderbolt ports, the HDMI port, the SD card reader that you don't get on the MacBook Air. So, wow, this is really close now because obviously the MacBook Air is for extreme portability. Also, that 15-inch screen to me is a decent upgrade because I've used them next to each other in the Apple Store, and that 1 extra inch of screen makes a big difference. But I must admit, it's now harder than ever to outright recommend the MacBook Air 15 over the MacBook Pro 14. This is something buyers are going to have to consider very carefully in the future. Do you really need that portability and the 1-inch extra screen size, or would you rather the increased power, the better display and the ports of the MacBook Pro 14? Let me know in the comments below which one you would pick. If you like this kind of content and you want to see more discussions about this sort of thing, be sure to like and subscribe below so you don't miss the next one. Bye for now.